Hi Aries, and welcome to Celtic Gaia Tarot. This is your October 2016 tarot reading for single Aries. And the question I've asked the cards is, what do Aries need to know so they can begin to make their love life work for them? What's blocking them? What's keeping them stuck in a place they don't want to be in? So yes, interesting cards, Aries, actually. So where you're at emotionally in October, you begin October and I would say a really lovely, warm, loving place. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about empathy. It's about emotional nurturement. And I'm really hoping, Aries, that you're emotionally nurturing your own self. This could be another person. So for some Aries, this could be another person that you've been emotionally involved with. Could be, but the question is, where are you emotionally? So some Aries are starting October in just a good emotional place. They're feeling quite warm. They're being quite kind to themselves, quite gentle and quite loving. The next card is so interesting, Aries, and there's multiple meanings here, but the lesson, what you need to why your love life isn't working is the 5 of Discs. Now, I'm seeing 2 possible scenarios. I think for some Aries, you've been focusing on your finances more than your love life, and obviously for some Aries you've had to, so your focus is on sort of looking after your basic survival needs rather than romance. Sorry, my throat. So there's no doubt about that here, Aries, and this, some of you have been focused on other parts of your life. Alternatively, this is about low self-esteem. Basically, it's about feeling worthless, not feeling good enough. And it's almost that feeling, which I think is a universal feeling. It's almost feeling quite toxic, feeling just not good enough, out in the cold, not worthy of love. So it's going to be for different Aries, and Aries, you have to work out what this is for you. Because these cards you pulled are here as a development tool, so you can understand what's blocking you and to get your life working, basically. So it's definitely a self-esteem issue. Again, for some others, the focus has been on financial affairs to the detriment of everything else. Although this card, the Queen of Cups, says, it definitely reminds us that you have been gentle and caring to oneself. So again, another interesting card as we move forward, or maybe not. I mean, the attitude you need to develop is the 7 of Wands. And I always think the 7 of Wands is about standing up for yourself and laying down boundaries and setting territory. So maybe for some Aries who've had to focus on their finances at the detriment of their love life, there's a sense of you having to come back and go, no, I'm also having to value other parts of my life. It's, to put sort of boundaries down around, this is one part of my life, but I can still go out and I can still have fun, or I can meet people. And for some Aries, this is boundaries around your self-esteem. Is that sort of sense of no more. I have personal value and I am worthy of love. It's about just, I love the 7 of Wands. Some tarot would just see it as negative. I love it because it's definitely that sort of this far and no more card. And for you that are struggling with self-esteem issues, it is just basically just saying, no, I am good enough and I'm worthy of love here. And again, if this is a financial issue, it's about learning to separate one thing from another. You've got the World as your additional outcome card, and that seemed to me you can have it all. You don't have to focus on one part of your life and completely disregard the rest of it. So your advice card is another really interesting card. You've got an interesting reading, Aries, the Knight of Pentacles. And so, what I'm going to say is for you, Aries, who are having to put so much energy into your finances at the detriment of your love life, you know, this advice card is very, very interesting because the Pentacles again. So as an advice card, the Knight always brings offers. So there's a good chance that some Aries are going to meet someone through the workplace. It could be a financial opportunity that's coming your way, which would be good if it moved you out of this energy, actually. Because the Knight generally represents opportunities being made. And it's a very interesting card to have in your advice card. For some reason, this could be saying, you know, again, carry on trying to sort out this part of your life, maybe. But I think for a lot of Aries, some opportunity is coming your way. It could come disguised, so it could be one of these things that comes as a work colleague, but could end up being a romantic opportunity. I'm not sure, but don't forget the Pentacles are always very, very slow moving energies as well. So as an advice card, maybe it's saying just take it easy. It's all okay. You can overcome this Five of Discs, whatever it represents, for putting down boundaries. And in some ways this advice is, because the Knight is on horseback, no matter what he's doing, he's going forward. He's got a destination and he's going there. For some of you, you could be moving to sort out work situations, but it's definitely whatever opportunity it comes your way, Aries, this month, take it. It could definitely be opportunities for work and offers around work. It could be, it could be initially a work situation that moves into a romantic situation. Your outcome's a Chariot. So this is really moving forward, particularly after this energy, which is, it's a very difficult place to be stuck in, regardless if it's around money or it's around that sense of personal value. It's actually awful if we feel we're worthless. And I think some Aries have been feeling really bummed out and really worthless, really. But it looks like things are moving forward and you've got to go the distance. It's another advice card, which are very similar here. They're both about forward movement and moving things in a new direction. The Page of Wands represents also new opportunities coming your way. So news, again, there could be new jobs and new career moves, and one of these things that you meet someone on a course that ends up being a new opportunity. Because this Page of Wands has got a few opportunities that are all new, they're all blossoming, and he's looking at which one to choose. And this Knight of Pentacles is in your advice card. So there's something going on, Aries. You're going to just have to either save this video and look at it later to see how it makes sense to you over the coming weeks. But there's an opportunity coming your way, and my advice is to take it, whatever it is. And around the self-esteem issue, Aries, you're going to have to put boundaries. You're going to have to just say enough's enough here. If any of the signs, you've got the ability to say this far and no more. And for those whose focus has been so on finances that you've forgotten about love, I really understand, Aries, don't worry, but sometimes we have to go, no, I need to take some time off. I need to enjoy my emotional time, because this is you, don't forget. And this is with emotional nurturement. She sits on a throne. She's got a throne around all the water, which means she's built her own sovereignty, her own little island of emotional well-being. So this is a really quite hard reading to make sense of, Aries. It's not as straightforward as the other readings here. So what I'm guessing with that is things are going to appear your way this month, and they're going to end up leading to somewhere deeper. And don't forget the world. You can have it all. Don't focus on one thing at the detriment of the other, Aries. You get that energy and you put down those boundaries around your well-being. And I really wish you all the best, Aries, actually. You really got a very interesting set of cards. And I'm sorry if it don't make perfect sense. I think that just means your situation is going to... One thing's going to occur because of another thing, if you get what I mean. Be open to all opportunities. That's the advice here. And I wish you well, Aries. Okay, bye.